Dale Alvin Gribble, formerly known as Xbox 360. I used to think VR was just a gimmick as well, based on my experience with VR experience on phones. But I caved in last year and purchased a PlayStation VR during the Black Friday week Sony had for PlayStation, and I gotta admit, VR is pretty amazing. I can understand why people might think less of VR. Aside from the setup and wires, a lot of the games just don't seem that impressive, and it doesn't help when you got crap like the simulator games. While first person shooters and racing games would seem like an obvious choice, they don't provide so much of the wow factor, and it's unfortunate that these games are the highlight of VR. These games don't really need the VR experience to be enjoyed. What sold me on the PlayStation VR were the games like Astrobot, Rescue Mission, and Moss. I think those are the games that should be highlighted and are likely to convince people that VR can be much more than a gimmick or fad because they actually capitalize on a VR experience. You can't really play these games without a VR, and even if developers tried to replicate these games without VR support, it wouldn't be the same as they would lose that magic that made these games special. A couple other people chimed in, other than you, Dale. One person chimed in and said, I believe they were talking about Skyrim and how they really enjoyed the experience with Oculus. So I would think certain types of games would lend themselves good to VR, most notably first person. First person. I wonder, like, what all is supported in PlayStation VR? Is it a deal where, like, I know Resident Evil is supported. A lot of people love the experience with Resident Evil 7 in VR. But you know what would be really cool, I think, would be something like Grand Theft Auto in VR. I mean, it's first person. Like, if they had Grand Theft Auto, of all things, in VR, I guess for me it would depend on the game. Like, if you could sell me on it and have the kind of games I would really want to play in VR, then I would consider it.